Hello everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I hope you all had a beautiful day so far. I have just been channeling quite a lot of energies today, honestly, and there seems to be a prevalent theme of just kind of a dreaminess or tiredness in the collective, but not a tiredness in a way that's just calling for rest, but a tiredness that is kind of like resulting from enjoyable activities. So I'm hoping that that is true for everybody, that you all are having a good time and that's why you are feeling tired. That would be awesome. Anyways, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And everybody, definitely double check and make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and that you like these videos. This also allows me to channel more hyper-specific messages for you and your situation, because it's like a virtual transmission of energy to me. So that makes it a little bit easier for me to pick up on more clearly. And it's also telling Spirit that, I'm here, ready, willing, and open to receiving whatever messages or guidance come through in these readings, as these are technically timeless. So no matter where you are on this planet and no matter when this reading finds you or you find it, there's definitely a message in there for you that could resonate for you at that point in time. So before I get started, I would definitely love to invite everyone to come join me on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram handle in the video description box. I run pretty much daily specials there, so if you want to experience a personal reading or card pull from me, that would be the place to do it. And that's also the place to DM me your proof of purchase for the affirmations, my twin flame manifesting affirmations, which are $55 only until April 7th. And after that, they're going back up to the normal price of $150, which my coaching clients pay. This was an introductory price for Instagram, so if you are interested in those, you can definitely check out my profile on Instagram. Go to the highlight titled affirmations and you can see reviews from my coaching clients as well as from my more recent Instagram clients who have purchased these affirmations, used them, and seen very positive shifts in their vibration, their mindset, and even what they're able to manifest just by aligning with the vibration of abundance. So I will leave all that info in the video description box, so anyone who would like is more than welcome to come join me over there. All right, and without further ado, I'm going to start by shuffling my Gilded Tarot Royale deck, and we will just kind of see what comes through in tonight's reading for the Twin Flame Collective. As I'm shuffling, you all can set your own intentions for the reading as well, either out loud in the comments or just in your mind, whatever you feel best doing. So the first card, how synchronistic, you guys, the Magician. So the power of manifestation is truly heightened here, and this is also synchronistic because of the joyous tired energy that I was saying I was channeling earlier. If you notice, the more positive energy you align with, the more positivity you feel within your being, the easier you're able to manifest whatever it is that you're trying to. Because when you are in a higher vibrational state, you are in a more abundant vibrational state. You are not focusing on lack at that point. So over here, what's really being highlighted is that the power of manifestation is really active in a certain portion of the collective right now. So that's beautiful energy. And along with that comes inner balance, this Temperance card. So for a long time, the energy was really out of balance in the collective. There was, a lot of focus on lack. There was a lot of low vibrational thinking patterns, behavioral patterns that are now healing, because if you've been following me, you know that up until June, we are in a major reunion window, and that's when things really start to align here. So for those twin flames that are headed towards reunion within this time frame, they are really coming into balance. And so I'm really feeling a joyful, light, pleasant, and almost playful energy running through me as I'm channeling these messages. So this is truly going to be a pretty light and positive reading as far as I can sense right now. New beginnings, you guys, the Star card. So yeah, you are actively manifesting this new beginning into your life. And this could be in all areas too, not just reunion with your twin flame, but if somebody is trying to get on track with a certain career path. I heard education, so somebody might be thinking of pursuing a higher degree or something in school. A spirit is telling you that this is a time for celebration, so things are actually looking very good for you. And things are really just aligning and falling into place. So this power of manifestation is actually showing up not just in the context of reunion, but really in all aspects of life. I see celebrations and reconciliations, which really makes sense because this reunion window doesn't only mean that, twins who have already started communicating will take it a step further. Of course, that could happen too. But this major reunion window is also for those people who are waiting for communication, that maybe have not been in communication with their person for quite a long time. And there's also other areas of life that you will be celebrating. I'm being shown pregnancy in my third eye. So for those people who are already settled, there could be the birth of a new life, but it could also be the birth of creativity. It doesn't have to be exactly, pregnancy and giving birth to a new life. It could be giving birth to new projects, new ideas. I just heard CEO in my mind. So if somebody is trying to become an entrepreneur or grow their own business, this is also a sign that this is a very positive time for you. And really like a win-win outcome is being forecast here. Ace of Pentacles. So we have an ace card already, and we also have two major arcana already. Actually three. The Magician, the Star, and Temperance. All three major arcana plus an ace card. This is huge, you guys. This is saying that whatever is aligning, whatever is coming into being right now is actually going to be very significant. It's going to play a big role in your life, whatever these things are, and it's going to be long lasting. King of Wands. So I just heard Spirit say, pursue your dreams with passion. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, don't ever let that fire of passion and motivation within you die down, because that's exactly what's helping to bring you into alignment. We have the Six of Pentacles here. So we actually have like a lot of generosity being shown, and that also makes a lot of sense, right? Because the higher vibrational state we're in, the happier that we feel. We are bound to show that through generosity to others, whether it's in giving of actual physical or material things, whether it's emotional generosity, or just kindness, that you are freely distributing to everyone that you cross paths with, that you interact with, whether it's on a daily basis or if it's a total stranger. You are just carrying such a high vibrational energy around you right now that everything is really starting to align. And this is really the vibrational state that needed to be reached before all of these things that you're hoping for could manifest. We have the Four of Cups here. So up until now, you may kind of have been feeling like you missed many opportunities in life. Like there was a lot that maybe you were hoping to accomplish, that maybe you wanted to do, and that just didn't happen within your time frame. So you were feeling despondent. But here Spirit is saying that, this cup that you see here that's being flown towards you from a heavenly hand is really reaching you now. You're now ready to reach out, hold that cup, and actually drink from it, because you are aligning with that vibration of abundance. Over here, we also have the High Priestess. So this I'm actually feeling two energies with, that not only are twin flames in the collective actually reconnecting to their intuition and becoming more in tune with it, but there's also still a lot that has not come to the forefront yet. There's still a lot that has not been revealed that is waiting for you. And I do feel like these are positive things, and a lot of these might come at you as a surprise that, you know, wow, I was trying to manifest that years ago and then I kind of forgot about it, or, you know, I fell off the wagon trying to actively manifest and pursue that, but boom, here it is. So, you know, I'm really sensing a lot of positive surprises also coming your way in the collective. The next, another major arcana card, you guys. This is really going to be big, because how many do we have at this point? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana and an ace card. This is really going to be big, you guys. Like, when this comes, it's going to be life-changing, and it's going to be life-changing in an extremely positive way. I just heard Spirit say hit the lottery. So you may not technically hit the lottery, but it's definitely going to feel that way in your life. And who knows, maybe someone here might. My fingers are crossed for you all. That would be awesome if somebody actually did. If you do, definitely let me know in the comments. That would be amazing. But here with the Empress card, we have a lot of symbolism for fertility and growth and just, you know, abundance all around. So not only are you giving birth to creative ideas, you're giving birth to new businesses, new relationships are coming into being. They are being, you know, really magnetically drawn to you because of your vibrational alignment at this time. And I'm really noticing the colors blue and green standing out in the cards today, like they are what I'm intuitively being pulled to, which stand for the throat and heart chakras. So definitely there are a lot of fertile, good surprises in communication coming your way, and heart chakras opening wide and really letting down those walls that this period of separation and despondency caused the building up of. And it's really like, you know, just learning to love again is what I heard Spirit say, learning to love again. So I'm interpreting that as learning to be open to love again. You know, that's the message that I truly feel is trying to come through here, is taking those walls down, revealing your heart without the fortress around it. And look at the energy at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. This is one of the fastest moving suits in the tarot, and especially the Knight of Swords is, I think, the fastest moving card in the tarot. So this is really coming at you quick. And if you see here, it kind of looks like night is falling, and over here it kind of looks like it's almost sunrise. So this is really an indicator of how fast this is coming to you. It's like, this is nightfall, this is sunrise. It's literally, you're gonna wake up in the morning, not literally wake up in the morning and your life will change, but for some people that also may be the case, because when that communication that you have been waiting for comes through, that's what it's really going to feel like. This, the Six of Cups, is the ultimate soulmate card in the tarot. So yeah, that is extremely synchronistic, because when this communication comes from your twin flame, it's going to be a rebirth of this connection too, which is also synchronistic with the fertility that was being shown through the Empress card here. There is going to be an abundance of feelings of joy and just mutual passion for life, love for one another, a desire to explore new things. It's going to be like not only learning to love again, as Spirit said, but kind of learning to live again in a different way. And I just heard Spirit say moving towards a brighter, better future. So look at that. this is the Six of Swords. Yes, you are definitely stepping forward already, and it may seem to you that you are kind of moving slow compared to the pace that you want to be moving at. But I also sense that you're not being as troubled by that lately, that your vibration has raised in such a way that you are more accepting of your own pace, you are more accepting of your own journey, and you're just kind of allowing things to play out with that acknowledgement that I am where I'm supposed to be. In fact, I just heard a divine feminine step in to say I am where I'm supposed to be. So this message could specifically resonate for divine feminines in the collective. Over here we have the Knight of Wands, and with this I strongly feel a divine masculine energy, just as I picked this card up, that this is the pace and passion with which the divine masculines are moving forward toward their feminine. I'm feeling like they have stopped trying to strategize every single step of the journey, and they've also kind of stepped out of their own 3D ego-based headspace that was not allowing them to move forward, and they're just saying, you know what, I've got to do this because I just heard a divine masculine step in to say I've wasted enough time. So there could be a feeling of having wasted time this far, but I also do want to highlight that this was a period of growth, and this no contact separation was a necessary phase in this connection. So please don't be so hard on yourself, because you truly are, just as the divine feminine is now realizing, exactly where you need to be. So even though it took you longer than you would have liked, I do highly encourage you to step out of the self-judgment zone, because this was the pace that you needed to take. And I just heard Spirit say divinely delayed. So if you are feeling like you have been delayed on your journey back to your twin flame because you have just been burning for communication and reconciliation, but you weren't able to step forward, it was because that step forward was divinely delayed. So that's the strongest message that I'm getting here from this card. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, and I just heard the greatest message of value. So I am getting two energies from this right away that I'm downloading. Number one is the message that you receive from your counterpart is going to hold so much value for you. You know, like this is going to be the most valuable message to you at this point in your life. No matter what else it is that you're trying to manifest, it's this counterpart's message that is going to hold the most weight for you. But what it's also telling me is that this is the time in which you receive the greatest message of the value of your own experiences. So you are probably going to get some sort of a soul download, some sort of activation within you that will help you realize the value of where you have been thus far and how far you have come, that why this was necessary. And for some reason, I'm just intuitively channeling that saying that hindsight is 20/20. So when you look back, you're going to be able to see the value of all these experiences that you had during the period of separation. And honestly, even before that, before the 3D physical separation took place, because this is where it's going to highlight all the healing that needed to take place, all of the experiences that contributed to the soul growth process for you on this journey, that contributed to the spiritual awakening and inner healing, soul level healing, inner child healing that needed to take place in order for your connection to be as fruitful as possible. So that this card is actually very loaded with some really positive messages, you guys. I love seeing that. What else can I channel, Spirit? What other messages for the collective can I channel who are resonating with this reading? The Death card. Yeah, this is the end of a major cycle and the birth of another major cycle. I just heard Spirit say when one door closes, another opens. And for some reason, I'm being guided back to this card, the Knight of Wands. If you notice the volcano in the background, for some reason, I was seeing that volcano in my third eye. So I was guided back to this card that as this divine masculine is stepping forward toward his divine feminine, leaving the past and other karmic ties and relationships behind, that world is also being destroyed behind him. You know, just like when a volcano erupts, it destructs things that might be around it. And this is a good destruction because it is the ultimate confirmation that those karmic lessons have been learned, that it's not leaving a possibility for turning back toward those unhealthy patterns. Now, that's not to say that other unhealthy patterns cannot arise later, but it's saying that you have had enough soul growth to have that recognition, to have the cognizance of those patterns or something similar if they happen to arise in the future, to, I just heard Spirit say, nip it in the bud. So if you have grown enough, like for example, for whatever reason, I'm being shown an example of students in a classroom that they can only give you so many examples of a math problem, right? For some reason, a math problem is coming up. So if math is significant for somebody here in the collective, this could definitely be your message to somebody here. Either maybe an engineer, or they may be really good at math, or somebody may even be a math teacher here, if that resonates for somebody. Let me know in the comments if it does. But a math teacher can only give you so many examples of certain types of math problems, right? So when you are met with different problems that examples were not gone over for in class, you at least have the basic foundation of those mathematical concepts to be able to solve those newer problems that you have never seen before. So this period of separation on the twin flame journey kind of serves as that classroom where you build that basic foundation for yourself through deep cellular soul level healing, through breaking generational curses, through unlearning deep-seated, deep-rooted behavioral patterns that either stem from your childhood or childhood of your generational elders, that if things like that arise later when you are in union with your counterpart, you will have the skills and tools within you to be able to overcome those things. And it does not necessarily have to lead to another separation phase between you and your counterpart. So that is kind of synchronistic with what I was saying, that, you know, this separation phase is necessary, and the Page of Pentacles card will kind of show you why that had to happen. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, you guys. Yes, your hard work is paying off. That's exactly what I just heard Spirit say. Your hard work is paying off. You had spent all this time planting these seeds, and now they have germinated and grown into full-blown trees that are also giving fruit. And those fruits are ready to be picked and eaten. They are very nearly ripe. It's like literally ripeness. I just heard Spirit say ripeness is right around the corner. So that is such awesome, awesome energy, you guys. Oh my God, it's too many cards. I'm going to take that. Anything else I can channel, Spirit? Anything else that can come through for the collective here? I'm just feeling such an uplifting energy, and I also just heard a divine masculine step in to say that your energy is uplifting for me. So it could be that this particular divine masculine that I'm connecting with finds the energetic presence of his divine counterpart to really uplift him and bring him joy, that just I'm energetically tuning into the fact that just thoughts of the divine feminine, times they spent together, conversations they had, and also what he feels that he's learned from her from the time that they were in contact, and what he's applied in his life during this time of separation, to what I hear a divine masculine saying, you know, making myself a better person. That this divine feminine's energy is truly, truly uplifting for him. It's like a source of support. And over here we have the Seven of Wands card. So I just heard a divine masculine step in to say, I'm ready to take on life. So, and I'm really feeling that energy here in this card, that he is realizing now he's divinely protected. This connection is divinely guided and protected, and he's here with his wand in his hand, and he doesn't care that he's got 6 other wands that are ready to be launched at him. He's ready to take it on, because this light also behind him, and this doorway, this portal, is a symbol of that divine feminine's energy that is such a source of upliftment and support for him. So that is extremely beautiful energy, you guys. Anything else that I can channel for the Twin Flame Collective? Any other messages, Spirit? The Ten of Wands, yes. I just heard Spirit say it's time to release your burdens. So up until now, you've definitely felt a lot of burdens. Both counterparts have been carrying a lot on their back. Not having the communication or the level of communication that they desire has definitely been weighing on the counterparts. That's been a burden, especially for the divine masculines. This has been an extremely cumbersome, I just heard Spirit say, time of suffering, and that really feels true. I do feel like many of these divine masculines in the collective have truly felt a deep level of suffering. That is a result of tower moment after tower moment that they went through for the sake of their spiritual awakening and alignment for this union. So now Spirit is saying it's time to release those burdens. It's time to just drop them off your back and allow yourself to freely move forward. If you notice the setting in that card, it's really kind of like an ideal fantasy type of setting. Not fantasy, but like, for some reason I keep getting the movie Snow White. So if the movie Snow White might be significant for somebody here, but it's just that, you know, peaceful nature, serene type setting where all the animals almost seem enchanted and they're not even afraid of a human passing by in their vicinity. So that's really what I'm picking up here, is this is a time when everything is really aligning for you, and it's just time for you to release your burdens and move forward. Some of you are probably actively right now in a hermit mode or in a hermit state, really just kind of trying to reconnect with yourself as you disconnect from the outer world for a while, so that you can recalibrate your energy, you can recalibrate your thoughts, and really get in tune with actively highlighting, designing. I just heard Spirit say designing what it is that you're trying to manifest. I always say in my videos, if you've been following me, you know that you have to be really specific when you are manifesting something. And you cannot go back and forth with it, like I want it, I don't want it, I want it, I don't want it, right? You have to really decide, do you want it? And if so, how do you want it? And you have to be as specific as possible. And when you design that in such a way and you stay with it, you stick with it, and you align with that vibration of already having it, the universe effortlessly brings it to you, which is why this hermit mode is so important. And this is also the time when energetic union takes place within each individual counterpart, when the divine masculine and divine feminine energies fully come into balance. And this in turn manifests 3D physical reunion. Any other messages, Spirit, that I can channel? I'm being guided to the Moonology deck here very strongly. So let's see, what other messages can I channel, Spirit, for the collective? What does the energy look like here? A time for healing. How synchronistic. Yes, this separation truly has been a time for healing. Now is the time for releasing your burdens. This is a time to really get in tune with yourself so you can hear your guides. You can hear your own inner guidance system. This is a balsamic moon card. So this is truly, truly, I just heard Spirit say the moon as a balm. So what I think that metaphorically means is that this is a time for, you know, you to kind of use as a balm to your mind. Like, use this as a balm to your mind is what I'm getting here, because typically fears and anxieties are reflected in the moon card in traditional tarot. But over here, this is truly like a healing moon. This is, you know, even the aura around it. Look at this, you guys. You are very close to achieving your goal. Just take this time to fully heal, because you have to be fully healed in order to reap the full benefits of what it is you're trying to manifest in your connection, in your reunion. This purple color is also very important for the crown chakra to reconnect with intuition, just as I said here with the Hermit card. And when you do that, your communication will also be more clear, more concise, and divinely and energetically guided in the way that, you know, so that it can be delivered in the way that you intend, in the way that you want. And it will be received by the receiving party in the way that you hope. What other messages can I channel for the collective spirit? Anything else that needs to come through here? I'm really loving the energy of this reading, you guys. It's so soothing. In fact, as this energy runs through me, I am feeling very soothed. And look at the synchronicity here. Another purple color card for the crown chakra. Reconnection to source, reconnection to spirit, to yourself. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yes, and North is very synchronistic here too. And I just heard Spirit say step forward. So as you are manifesting your desires into your 3D physical reality, it does require you to step out of your comfort zone, but it requires you to be really connected to source, really have an open crown chakra and clear, energetically clear crown chakra to be able to receive the guidance that your guides, your angels, the universe, spirit, and even just your soul self, your higher self, your counterpart's higher self is trying to give you. So very synchronistic, you guys. Anything else? For some reason, I just heard a rose quartz. So if somebody here has like a rose quartz pendant, I'm seeing a pendant and a bracelet. So if that is resonating for anybody here, this could definitely be a message for you. Your commitment is being tested. Yes, so if you're being asked to step out of your comfort zone, it makes a lot of sense that your commitment would be being tested, because it is very likely that that step forward, that leap of faith, you also have a fear about, you know, is it me being reckless? And look at the purple colors again, you guys, it's showing up. So crown chakra is really being highlighted here. So if you are worried about, you know, that step being reckless, maybe I just heard investing in business. So if somebody here is thinking about investing a certain amount of money to open a certain type of business, but you're afraid of investing that, this is kind of Spirit saying you have to step out of your comfort zone to make your dream a reality, that without that investment, your business probably cannot grow. And you'll know if this message is resonating for you. You'll know if it's for you. Because it will resonate for different people in different ways. Like I'm hearing assets. So, you know, if somebody is looking to invest in some sort of asset that might help them grow their business, then, you know, that's kind of Spirit's green light to you to say that if you have that money that's available, that it wouldn't put you in a hole if you invest it. This is kind of like your green light to say, take that leap of faith because the outcome is looking pretty good for you here. A new start is coming. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. New moon. Yes, new moon is excellent for manifesting. And look at that, like we have all 7 chakra colors here. You have the blue for the throat chakra, you have the purple for the crown chakra, you have some greens over here for the heart chakra. They're just like, it's all there. So this is telling you your new start is here. Your commitment is just being tested. So if you're serious about this goal, step out of your comfort zone. Any other messages? Oh my gosh, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Yes. And look, the purple color. Purple is back here. So amethyst might also be a thing for somebody, and I'm specifically seeing a geode. So if you have an amethyst geode, I do feel like Spirit is guiding you to use it. Energize your crystal again, cleanse it, and use it. You know, keep it in your workspace, keep it in your sleep space, wherever it is that you would normally like to have it, that works best for you. That's really being highlighted here. But this card is an extremely positive card of forward motion. I kind of equate this card to the Chariot card in tarot. So it's like something really positive, something really good is coming towards you, and it's coming pretty quickly, is what I'm picking up on here. Any other messages? A new romantic cycle begins. Notice the purple here too. Yes. So this is, of course, not just for, you know, business and other endeavors, but this is for your twin flame connection, because remember, you guys, especially in twin flame connections, all of these things are very interconnected. You are given this time of separation to find your soul purpose, to live the life that you actively design and create for yourself. You are being taught in this process to be an active manifester, and you are taught to kind of surrender to the divine guidance of your twin flame connection, so that you're not in chaser mode. And what happens, it just manifests for you right when you align with that vibration. So as you spend time focusing on projects, on business, on soul growth opportunities, and everything else that, you know, you might be having to deal with or work with in the 3D physical, this is Spirit here telling you that this is how you manifest your counterpart back into your life, by drawing your energy back and nourishing yourself, nourishing your life, because that is how you trigger your counterpart into doing the same. If you look back at other readings, there's this sense of feeling tied up and stuck in karmic cycles and connections that no longer serve them, you know, and in order to break free of that, they need to feel that release energetically first. Because right now, or not right now, but otherwise, it becomes an energetic tug of war. You know, like here is the divine counterpart pulling at the other divine counterpart, and here's the karmic connection pulling at the counterpart. And this poor counterpart is just feeling like torn in 2 directions, and I don't know which way to go. So this is why surrender is important, you guys. This is why you need to draw your energy back and focus on yourself. Look at the energy at the bottom of the deck. Prosperity lies ahead. So as you draw your energy back, as you surrender, and you just simply send love to your counterpart rather than energetically trying to reel them back in, which puts you back in chaser mode, you open up your heart chakra again. Look at the green colors here. And as you open your heart chakra, as you clear those blocks, you become an effortless manifester. You effortlessly, magnetically draw your twin flame right back into your life as though they just never left. You know, of course, there's going to be a lot of emotional heart-to-heart conversations. There's a lot of boundaries that would need to be discussed. There is a lot of you know, history that would need to be caught up on, so it's not really technically going to look like as though they'd never left, but you know, it's just the ease with which they will energetically be pulled back into your life is what I'm referring to when I say that. When I say it's as though they never left. Not that the connection is going to play out like that in the 3D physical, but the effortless manifesting of that connection back into your life is what I'm talking about. This is so synchronistic. Oh my gosh. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yes. Just by being present in the moment, embracing your life as it is right now, without expectation, just already aligning with that vibration of abundance, so you're not chasing it, that everything you want you already have. Feel safe in that. You know, as soon as you're able to do that, that you are able to think in those terms. I already have what I want. I want union with my twin flame. I already have it. It is already mine. I want to be prosperous financially. I already have it. It is already mine. The more you think in that type of mindset and you align with that vibration, the more the universe will fill you with that abundance. Star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Yes, trust your guides, trust the universe, and especially for true twin flames who know that this is a divinely guided and protected connection. You have a whole team up there in heaven that is working to bring you and your counterpart back together. So trust that. I just feel like I heard some, you know, some heavenly voices step in to say, trust us. And that's true. Trust, because trust is what will lead you to surrender. Trust is what allows you to not chase anymore. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Yes, this is how you heal your inner child as well. This is how you tell yourself, you remind yourself that you are worthy, because you are. You are good enough to have the love that you want. You deserve the love that you desire. It should not be out of your reach, because you are a worthy human being. And sometimes things don't play out the way that we intend. Sometimes things don't play out with the person we intend, but it always plays out in our best interest. But in twin flame connections, for true twin flames who are literally one soul housed in two bodies, who literally vibrate at exactly the same core soul frequency, for those connections that are divinely guided and protected, trust that it will happen with your divine counterpart. For that, definitely have that exact faith. Whale and Orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yes, during this time of separation, you have truly dived pretty deep within yourself to heal and uproot all those wounded patterns, all those conditionings that have led you to vibrate at a frequency of lack thus far. And now you are really stepping into your power, stepping into your sense of trust in divine guidance, protection, that your ancestors are looking out for you, your guides, your angels are looking out for you. The universe, God, is looking out for you, whatever you resonate with. This card is here to tell us, Spirit is here to relay this message through this card, that you have that protection, you have that guidance. So trust and simply do you. Find your soul song and sing it, because the world definitely needs it. This was such a beautiful, I feel refreshing energy from this reading, you guys, and I truly hope that you all feel the same. This was really, really needed, I think, in the collective. Look at that. Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. And what did this card say here? A new romantic cycle begins. That is ultimate synchronicity, you guys. I love it. I love this energy. So now I'm going to channel a quick love message from the masculine to the feminine to close. You will hear from me soon. What have I been saying throughout this whole reading? This is moving towards you quick, right? You remember that Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You remember the Knight of Wands and all of this. The energy is gaining momentum card where I said this is really fast moving energy. Yes, you will hear from me soon. There is no doubt about that. Beautiful divine feminine. I don't even think we need another message. We will let the divine masculine do that talking in the 3D physical when he comes back, because he is telling us he's gonna be here soon. So trust. And now a divine feminine's higher self-love message to the masculine. Wow. She obviously has a lot to say. This card I'm being drawn to, number 13, Arise. This is very synchronistic with the blue colors as well. So where did my Rumi deck go here? I will channel this from the guidebook and we'll close out this reading. I truly hope you guys enjoy this reading as much as I did. This is really beautiful energy and I'm so happy for all of us in the collective. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice within calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. This is so synchronistic with the two major messages, you guys. Don't lose hope. Trust, right? Everything that we had just been saying. And listen to the voice within calling you to reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Take that leap of faith. Take the leap of faith that you feel guided to take without that fear that what if I don't make it? Because there's honestly a lot of what ifs in life, you guys. There's really no way to guarantee anybody's success. There's really no way, that's a surefire way to avoid failure. And if you just never try, I wouldn't call that avoiding failure. That to me personally, just as an individual, would be where we fail, is if we don't try at all, because then we literally chopped ourselves at the knee and we don't know, what we could have done that lies ahead. So always refer back to your own intuition. Know what is most reasonable for you. Know what makes sense for you, what makes sense to try. And if you are feeling afraid to try, is it truly because of a legitimate reason that in case, something happens, it could have a drastically bad outcome, and that outcome weighs heavier than the good outcome? Like if you weigh it out, that what's more likely? Or is it just, the fear-based mind saying, what if I fail? Because I don't want to fail. Because those are two different things, right? Those are really two different options. So always tune back into your own intuition and know which option is speaking to you. Is it just the fear of failure? Or is it that, no, this really isn't a good time because this could possibly happen? And really, clear your energy when you do that. Take some time to kind of sit, clear your mind, listen to some soothing music, relax your body, relax your thoughts, center yourself, and then think those things out. And your intuition will guide you. Your internal compass will guide you as to what the right steps are for you. So I truly, truly hope this reading helps. I hope that it reaches all those for whom this is intended. And I truly hope you all enjoy it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Thank you so much for joining me here this evening. And don't forget to check out the video description box for my Instagram handles and such. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. I'll talk to you guys again in the next reading video. Bye, guys.